Hey, how are you doing, guys? I hope you're doing fine. Now, for those that are so much worried about the DV lottery together with other visa programs because of the new regime that is about to be sworn in, because the president-elect Donald Trump will be sworn into office this coming year on January. And there have been a lot of discussions all around the internet regarding the impact of this win. The very first thing that I want to tell you is that, yes, for sure, there might be some things that might happen negatively regarding immigration in the United States, because we've seen in the previous years where Trump ruled, he was very acute regarding the immigration, especially the illegal immigrations. And at one point, he mentioned about the diversity visa lottery program. And that video has resurfaced. And let me put you to this notice that that video or that clip that you see being played all around the media, the Facebook, the TikTok, that shows Trump saying some things, negative things against the DV lottery, that video is not a recent video. It is a video that was done in 2017. So that is not a current video. So it should not worry you. But let's come to the topic. Remember that as the President of the United States, Trump can decide to initiate some procedures to try and either eliminate it completely or put some ban or some limit to the diversity visa program. He might option for a more merit-based option rather than having this diversity visa program. But let me put these things right, that up to now, he hasn't spoken anything regarding the diversity visa. And even if he comes into office and initiates some processes, you that have already won will not be very much affected with this. If it is termination of the process, it will not touch you because the process has already begun. It is highly likely that it cannot affect you in any way. Your process has already begun and it cannot be touched. And another thing that I want to say, even for those that have applied for the Diversity Visa 2026, you're not likely to be affected by any decision that will be made because the program has already started by you applying. So you are in the process. If you emerge a selectee come May next year, you won't be affected by any decision that might be made regarding the DV lottery program by the new government. And of course, from the previous history, we know that he can impose some travel ban upon countries. So it is not a hard thing to do. Placing a travel ban is at the disposal of the president. He can do that. And that is to safeguard the boundaries of the country from anything that might seem to be harmful that comes into the United States. During his past reign, we saw him placing this travel ban because of the C virus that had come. So, about imposing travel bans, we can expect that, but it's not for sure. He might not impose, but we know he can do that. And then this is important. Even if he tries to bring up some new laws against the diversity visa program, remember it's not an easy process as you might think. It is a process that will take a lot of steps, and especially for a law to go through the congressional approve, the Congress to approve this, it is normally not as easy. From the history of the United States government, it's not that easy. It's not something that you wake up in the morning, then propose it or take that bill to the Congress and you expect it to be approved. It takes a long time. It takes some very serious procedures. And other than that, remember that even if they decide to do such a thing, it will also face a lot of opposition. There will be legal opposition for this step that is taken. So it might take a lot of time and a lot of procedures to try and change everything around the immigration. So I'm not saying that it cannot happen. It might happen. But I'm saying that the process to fully approve that law and make it stick, it takes a lot of time and a lot of hardship and a lot of struggle, a lot of things before it becomes a law. So that should not be a worry for you as the DV Lottery 2025 winner or those who applied for the DV Lottery 2026. If anything happens and they decide and they pass it to become a law, that is to eliminate the diversity visa or to affect it in whichever way, then it might not affect the DV Lottery 2025, it might not affect the DV Lottery 2026, but those DV programs that have not yet begun, like the DV Lottery 2027 and onwards. So don't be confused with such a clip that has been posted time and again, because that clip is a past clip, number one, and up to now, Trump has not communicated anything regarding the diversity visa. So be at peace. Let's just wait and see what comes, but we hope for the best. So thank you guys. I needed to clarify this. If you have more questions, you can ask, and we can try to look for information from legal sources to answer this question. So please don't forget to subscribe and invite your friends to this channel. This is where you get every information right. And let's meet in the next video.